Welcome back to 2024 NXL World Cup action. We are in the playoffs. You're about to watch Kansas City, Missouri Allstars versus Clutch City Oilers. Oilers had to work through another bracket to get here today. So they're out here ready. Kansas City Allstars also back on the field. Had a good weekend. For one of these teams, it's going to be all over, though. Allstars heavy guns off the break.
Yeah, it looks like Oilers are going to have 5 alive. I mean, they are just coming off of a really, really intense win, so I see the momentum kind of in their favor right now.
Allstars also down a body already.
Oh, and they've got another ref running in for a check. That's never a good sign.
A ref running with intent. Never good. Nope, he's going to call him clean.
All right.
Oilers up now to their snake 4. Allstars ditching out of that home bunker, trying to get in the snake. They're in the snake now. A little bit late to it. No presence up the middle of the field for either team. That leaves the snake players kind of allowed to do whatever they want.
And so we've got 24 on Missouri. I think they only see there's 1 snake, but we do have 2 actually.
Yeah, that's going to be a trade. Honestly, that's not a trade in Allstars' favor because they're already down a body.
And you can tell Allstars is begging for something else. It looks like Boyer, but, you know, just take the trade, walk out. You got time on the clock.
Well, unfortunately, Allstars can't afford to trade bodies because they're losing bodies off the backside of their field. That's going to leave the Oilers in a much better situation. Up bodies, up position. Ooh, good shot. Oilers snake player going to take a walk. That's something that Kansas City needed desperately.
And that is actually our 1v1 champ right now, Jake, who has just been shot out of that snake, unfortunately.
Boy, you lift him up and you knock him down. Way to go, Nicole.
I know, man. I really feel like I'm cursing this man. I'm like, hey, thanks for giving me exactly what I want, but now we got to take you out.
So long, number 10 for Kansas City, Missouri Allstars, trying to figure out what the situation is. It is an eerie feeling when no one's shooting at you, which doesn't sound right to say out loud, but it's true.
Right. No one's shooting. It's quiet.
Field goes quiet. No one shoots you. You're just totally uncertain.
I know, and I mistakenly thought that this ref was a body in the home for the Oilers. I was like, oh, man, there's someone in there, but it is just a ref. Looks like
Mason, number 69.
He's going to be, and he's going to deal with number 10.
10 needs to be careful not to overrun.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm about to catch some paint from over here.
Oh, no, he overruns and gets blown up.
Oh,
that's a 1v1. He's going to lose. It's great being aggressive, but you've got to learn when to dig those cleats in and stop, and he just overran his protection.
I've seen a lot of sliding, though, today. I think it's a little muddy out there, a little wet.
All right, so Oilers going to pick that point up. Honestly, good fight back by Allstars. It was not a good start to that point for them, and they really fought back to give themselves a chance. It didn't work out, but good resilience. All right, we're going to see P-Mob take on Tiki'S Totem. Tiki'S Totem out of this area. P-Mob out of the Boston area. A difference in styles and certainly a difference in heat tolerance, I suspect.
Well, that's for sure. I'm still trying to adjust. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah. You know what? I bet the locals think that this is cool weather. This is like 80, 85 degree weather this weekend, and they must be like, oh my God, this
it's
is
so chilly.
cold.
Where's my jacket?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is beautiful.
All right. P-Mob on your left, Totem on your right.
All right. Totem's going to start up 5 alive, and they're using their usual snake corner into the snake, and it's going to work for them.
5 alive. P-Mob's big move was to get out to that Dorito Tower early.
Totem does lose both homes. They're trying to they were trying to bump out, and they lost both. And now they're going to lose their snake. All right, Totem's not in a great spot right now. They lose 3.
Good shooting from the
now they're
home
going to
by
lose 4.
P-Mob.
Yeah. And they're going to catch a minor. So
Oh,
Totem
boy.
is now cleared out.
But at the same time, P-Mob gets a minor, but it's just a little bit too late. think the ref just had a conversation with them about penalties assessed. I'm not sure if they're going to have to start down a point on the next one.
I mean, you know what? I'm not reffing this event. I will not say it, but I'm pretty sure they fulfilled it, I feel like. They threw the minor, then they pulled the snake. What more are we asking for here?
You're asking me to do math? I'm not going to help you.
Yeah, I also do not major in math. It is nursing and psychology, and that is it. Thank you very much.
Clutch City Oilers on your left, Allstars on your right. They're down a point. Not a big deal. Lots of time on the clock.
Plenty of time for that. Allstars are going to go up 5 alive off this break. Pretty good positions. I do want to see some snake presence, and I want to see it ASAP because the Oilers are already creeping their way down.
Yep. So Oilers in that mini wall in the back line. They're at home. They're in the snake insert bunker, which is a mini temple, and they're now at the S3. The double up at home, splitting out to the mini wall. I would expect to see Oilers trying to get that Dorito tower soon. Really key bunker.
And we found an all-star in this snake, and I can see the refs talking to each other. They're calling that he's got something in his elbow. They're going to call it rub, just so he's not being pulled out accidentally.
Oilers trying to make me look good. They take the Dorito tower because I told them to do it.
They're listening. They've got new masks with those earpieces in them.
All right, still 5 alive, both teams, if I'm not mistaken.
And All-Stars are going to have a gun issue in the snake right now, which is not ideal to have, especially when the Oilers are creeping down.
Pro tip, most hopper issues are caused by batteries coming unseated.
Very true.
You can often fix your hopper by just pulling it open.
Quick fix, though. Snyder's going to start making his way down as well. He's got to make his presence known because the Oilers are just going to keep on creeping.
Oilers are piling up resources over on this snake side. They're now in the snake 1, snake 3, and the snake corner.
Yeah, and in front of us, I believe it's number 24 with the All-Stars.
All-Stars did lose a player off on that Dorito side, so 5-4 advantage for Oilers.
Oof. I think right now All-Stars issue is the communication here. I don't hear the snake corner and the snake connecting. Don't get me wrong, the snake can't really be chatting it up right now to not give away his positioning, but the snake corner could still be feeding the information.
Oh, Clutch City Oilers snake corner takes one, I think, off the hopper.
Wow.
Great shooting by the All-Stars corner player. Taking his mirror.
Yeah, as we say that, the All-Stars are going to bump out of that Dorito corner, start playing some ball over there, put themselves in that Dorito tower.
Well, if they're following the script, this is the second point. It should take about 4 minutes to play.
For sure. And what's funny is I was just saying I need the snake corner to chat it up, and I think he's got an earpiece too, because now he's on top of his communication.
He's risking it though. He went to reload, and he has his hopper leaning way out of the hopper. He's out of the bunker. He's really lucky he survived. Oilers are going to lose their S1. Things are starting to get a little tight over here for the Oilers.
Yeah, also have their Dorito tower. I'm going to hope he's on his tippy toes, because that man looks so tall from over here. He's shooting paint over this way, trying to give his snake guys some relief.
Oh, yes. He's going to pluck out the All-Star snake player.
Ooh. Also trying to make their way into the snake. He slides into the cake, and he does make it, even though there was some paint coming his way.
Yeah, that was a little dangerous. He should have crawled instead of tried to
Right, I don't know why we're trying to run on this thing. This is not a running side. Now, I want to assume All-Stars only have 2. I could be wrong. I can't see that Dorito side. But I don't know. Well, actually, as I say that, I don't think that cake is the ideal bunker to be in, so I'm really glad that their snake has bumped out of it.
Yeah. Field's gone real quiet now, real passive.
This is when you know everybody's low on bodies.
Yeah, I'm seeing All-Stars doing communication as much as with finger pointing as with their voice. Yeah, their kill count is wrong, though. All-Stars think they're only at kill 2.
And I mean, from what it looks like, it's almost like teams are mirrored up. They are. Both in the towers, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Both Dorito towers hot. Both teams at the Snake 3.
Now it's just about connecting.
All-star player number 7 here being a little more adventurous.
Yep. All right. All-star's going to start being more aggressive. They're going to try to cross this 50, put that tower in, take the snake out.
From this distance, that tower really can't protect his player from getting bunkered.
Right.
That distance of shooting, I think number 7 here could go for it.
So it's really just up to these snakes to kind of have some sort of trade-off or somebody win, and then the towers are going to have to just, either 1v1 it or if someone wins this little gunfight here in front of us.
This is a big deal right now, this close-up gunfight. If both players fully commit to it, the whole point hinges on this.
Yeah, talk about game-changing. I wouldn't come off of that. I wouldn't have come off of that. Oh.
Well, you are right. That's going to cost him his life.
Yep. Oh.
A little hello. A little hello there between players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're catching more paint over here than this Oiler player is. I just want you to know that me and Matt Falvey are not in the game today.
Yeah, that all-star player in the tower, he's in a lot of trouble. His bunker's not big enough to protect him from this situation. There you go. They're going to towel out of it.
The town was not big enough for the two of them.
All right, Oilers going to go up by 2 points. And listening to the coach, he's right. There's a lot of paintball left to be had. Don't give up yet.
We love us a good pep talk.
All right, P-Mob up by 1 point, 14 and a half on the clock. That was a really fast point.
All right, so let's see what we got going on for P-Mob. We do have Smiley Joe in front of us currently.
World's best photographer.
Tiki's going to try to make it the box on time. I'm not sure what the struggle was there.
It's amazing how late these teams are waiting to tag up.
All right, looks like 5 live both sides. Yeah, absolutely.
Tiki's in the snake, but he's asking for a check. Nope. Ref bypasses him, going to check his insert.
Ask and you shall not receive.
Insert's called clean, the snake insert, which is that mini temple.
Yeah, and P-Mob is going to start making their way up the snake. He's got a support coming in from the snake corner. Looks like this is going to be Sammy. Yeah, number 65. All right, so P-Mob's got somebody in the snake corner of the home. They got 2 in the home. He just popped up. I just saw him now.
Tiki's have now doubled up the snake. They're at snake 3 and 4.
Yeah, I mean, this is what's really working out for them, so I'm not surprised that they're sticking to their guns, literally.
Oh, I see what you did there.
We've got all the media on this field today. We've got Arcadi right in front of us as well. Another great media guy to have.
Tiki's Totem now takes that snake corner, so they're tripled up over here on this snake side.
Sammy's trying to win a gunfight here. Oh.
Tiki's going to lose their lead snake player and their support snake player.
Okay, Sammy, now's your chance, bud.
Yeah, the corner is not looking at you. If Sam Lana wants to go, he can go.
And he's being joined by a teammate up on the brick. Oh no, he's going to cross this 50. I'm trying to see who is this.
That corner is in trouble. He doesn't know it yet. Now he knows it. Oh, that snake corner. He took like 2, maybe 3 to the back of the head.
Yeah, head ref had to kind of jump in front of the P-Mob player and tell him that's enough. I'm trying to see who made this run through the middle. I want to say based on height and stature, it's going to be Matt, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. No?
No, Matt's got a little bit different gait.
Why? Because of his injury? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm a Matt. I'm another Matt. We know each other.
Oh, there's a Matt club.
Oh, yeah, we're cyclically linked. You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Yep, all Matts. We share 30% DNA, all Matts.
30?
Yeah, 30. It's been proven. It's just science. You can't argue with science.
30. Okay, well, if this isn't Matt. Wait, I kind of want to guess then. I can't see. Watch it be Bert, and he comes back to commentate, and he gives me an earful on how I called him Matt.
P-Mob Pit is super happy. I hear dog barking, and not from dogs.
There's no dogs over there.
No.
All right, we're back to the Oilers All-Stars. 2-0 in favor of the Oilers. They're going to be on our right side.
Oilers, big run up the middle to this brick. I like it. That's going to go a long way to controlling the snake.
Yeah, Allstars are definitely in that brick, and he's going to hold into that snake for sure. I feel like the Oilers are kind of playing it a little safe right now. I'm not sure if that was their game plan. As I say that, they lose a guy in the home. And they're going to launch out the Dorito side. Okay.
Oilers into snake one.
Oh,
and
but
the
they
Dorito.
lose him too.
No, they lost that runner over the Dorito side. Now they're going to lose their home.
Okay.
It is falling apart.
Their snake's getting a check as well.
Yeah, All-Stars are really controlling the Dorito side now.
Yeah, I don't think a conservative play style for the Oilers is their best bet. I think they're much better when they are controlling the whole game and they're taking the ball here. So I don't think having them back line was ideal here, especially with only, 5 minutes on the clock. And you're only up by 2.
This Oiler S1 is in a world of hurt.
I know. Did he do something to his coach? That
He's
man.
That is a clean butt shot.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he's not like at an office job where he's got to return on Monday and sit down, because that probably isn't going to feel great.
I have to pull out the hemorrhoid donut. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't even know. I mean, I should know what that is, but I actually don't.
Oh, way back in the day, wow, this is getting really graphic, but they used to have these like inflatable, they look like donuts, and I guess it made people more comfortable.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I've learned something new today, yet again, from Matt Falvey.
You've got the mechanical engineer teaching you medical stuff. That's embarrassing.
Sorry, I'm catching something in my ear about we're going to have to replace you next season based on the amount of craziness coming out of your mouth.
I'm shocked I haven't been replaced yet. All right, hey, thanks to Paintball Playground and VR. You can download it from Steam. Go play some paintball at home. If you can't make it here, watch the playoffs, learn some stuff, and then go try it out yourself.
Yeah, and if you make it into the Sunday Club, you better go home and keep practicing. No excuse now.
All right, P-Mob on your left. They're up by 2 points. Tiki still looking for answers here.
Yeah, Tiki's going through ye old trusty snake corner into the snake. They got 2 in that home. 1 in this little mini. Oh, but they do lose a home body as well, but they are going to launch at the Dorito side.
P-Mob corner gets a check. He's called out. No flag. P-Mob with 4 bodies alive. But they've really lost containment on the snake over here. Tiki's have a great situation here to take advantage of.
Yeah, it looks like I think I see a 20. So I'm going to say this is Ricky Smith for Tiki's, who is just taking over.
I think we have one of the P-Mob players going to do it, but okay. I know one of our guys.
All right, so we've got Ricky on the other side. He's starting to pick off the P-Mob bodies he just took out. It looks like that giant wing over there. He's going to try to take out this mini temple as well, and it looks like he is successful there. The home is going to actually try to fiddle the snake corner to take Ricky out. But Ricky and the snake corner are going to trade. So now the question is, so Tiki's is calling a snake. I'm unsure if they are aware that there is no snake from what I can see at my angle.
24/7 caution the snake. That's what we're operating
well,
on.
So you missed a little bit. There's a little action here. Ricky Smith took out a few bodies, clearing up the snake, but then traded out with one of the P-Mob bodies. So the snake was absolutely clear. Tiki had a moment of, trying to figure that out, but all is well. They're going to take the point, put a point on the board. 10 minutes on the clock. He's checking himself real good here.
These have been fast points over here. So we're at 3 points, and we still have more than 10 minutes of time left on the clock.
No.
They are not messing around.
Not today. Not today, not tomorrow.
I would say they have a flight to catch, but that's not a joke you want to hear in playoffs.
Ooh, don't jinx them like that. Oh, no. Now they're really coming for our necks. If you thought the comments were bad yesterday, just you wait.
Have you not learned not to read the comments?
You know what? I'm a rookie. I was just curious. I'm a curious girl.
Killed the cat.
But I did learn a lot of things. Like a lot of OG people were talking about other guns and certain things. And I was like, I didn't know about half this stuff. So thank you for educating me on the good old days.
Do you want a pre-2000 lesson on all gun technology? I'm happy to give that to you.
I mean, for sure. I mean, I don't even, let's see, 2000, I think I was like 4.
I'm still fixing 2005 egos on a regular basis when I can find solenoids.
Oh, Lanza. Okay, so you really are in the trenches over there. All right, we're back with All-Stars and the Oilers. 2-1 in favor of the Oilers. They're going to be on the left, All-Stars on the right.
Oilers are going to get out 5 alive. They're kind of spread across the back. No attempt into the snake yet. I suspect their corner can is actually their snake player.
All-Stars are going to lose a body, though, over on this snake way, but they are going to get Phil. So, I mean, luckily they got good support, but it stinks they got to take that home player out so soon in this point.
Oilers lose their home players. Now they got 4. 4 on 4.
And looks like you got Fluffy crawling up in that snake for the Oilers. This snake player for All-Stars has so many pods for a snake body. I'm
amazed.
Yeah, you know what? Good for you, man.
Yeah. All right. Number 86 for the Oilers, tucking in there, looking cross, seeing if he can pick up something on that Dorito side. That Dorito, too, is trying to catch him sloppy.
All-Stars are in the corner feeding their snake the information. Snake's picking up on it. He's trying to get under this paintball that's coming towards him. Maybe try to take out Fluffy from the Oilers, who is posted up on a job, maybe because he's so distracted that All-Stars might take advantage of that.
Number 86 for the Oilers just locked onto that Dorito. He's not coming off it, which does give an opportunity here for the All-Stars. They want to keep pushing up the snake. There's really nothing stopping them. Oilers do now have Snake 1 hot, but he really can't see the opposing snake player. There's so few good places to really stop a snake crawl on this field.
That's probably not one of them. And also, he's kind of stuck there because, I mean, unless Fluffy bumps up another bunker, he's going to have to hang in this one for a while until his front player makes the first move.
So Oilers now moving out to that Dorito corner. They've got the Dorito side mini temple.
All-Stars are very aware of this scenario. The snake guy was kind of, doing a little swab, and he's telling him, no, there's 2 in the snake. And then I was laughing because he just tosses the swab behind him like it doesn't exist anymore. Like, oh, okay. Not really sure what's going to get you later, but all right.
All right, this game has definitely entered that kind of passive phase where teams slow down a little bit. They're trying to figure it out. There's not a lot of clean, open opportunities because defenses have been set up for both teams.
Yeah, the Oilers are really set on these jobs. And, sometimes they look over in a pit and see if a coach is happy or unhappy. And this one looks pretty content. So this must be the game plan. This must be the play. He's content they're following it. But how much is it going to pay off?
Oh, there is a minor going off on Oilers, though, over in that Dorito side.
I know. As I say that, I look over and the coach has ripped his hat off. So, not a good look.
When you see your coach break his clipboard over his knee, you know things have gone wrong.
This is why I use an iPad.
There's a big attempted run through by All-Stars.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. He got away with it. I don't know if I love that one.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you're up on bodies. I guess it's fine. But his route to do that, I'm not a fan of. He exposed himself to a lot of chance of getting a penalty there. But nonetheless, it works out.
You're right.
What do I know?
Well,
if I knew what I was talking about, I'd be on the field, not in here.
Yeah, but then we'd be lost without you. Oh, wait, sorry, that's Alex. My bad. We would be okay without you.
Be fine
we'd be lost without Alex.
This way.
I think my favorite part is when he tunes in for a moment, just a little comic relief.
When I get on the airplane, there's always a crowd cheering me on. I thought they were cheering me on. They're actually cheering that I'm leaving. I now understand.
They do that airplane landing clap. They're doing it because they're landing to drop you off. Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
Nobody else gets off the plane. They're like, fly us anywhere. Just get away from him.
TSA's like, no problem, everybody. We're taking it out.
30 seconds.
All right. Tiki'S Totem is going to take the left. They're down by 1 point. P-Mob, they're still at, good Lord, there's a lot of time on the clock again. These have been real fast points over here.
I love it.
Almost 11 minutes on the clock.
Okay, I do love this. I do hit the Oiler pit really quick. And he's the coach saying, hey, I'm going to give you another chance. I'm going to send you back out there. I love that. We love the confidence building. All right, see the P-Mob's going to start they're going to start 5 alive, and they're going to start pretty aggressive. I mean, their snake player's going for it.
Totem starts with 2 at home, but very immediately bail out into the mini wall, so there's still 1 at home. He's going to be working on his drop shots over here, snake side.
All P-Mob is now making their secondary moves. We're bumping out of the home into the mini, and we're also going to take out of that corner, and I believe we're in the Dorito side tower.
Totem slide up the middle to this 35-yard wedge. He's reloading. He's going to lock onto that snake, try to stop any movement. He cannot drop chop it. Is this Sam Lana for P-Mob here in the snake? Can't tell.
Well, you have the sheet in front of you. Silly. Let's see.
Oh, that might be Harrison Gross?
I believe that is Harrison Gross, yeah. Because Sammy's got a little flow to him. Some hair, if you will.
Just threw shade at Mr. Gross here.
Whoa. Just saying that he's got a short haircut. And
Gross thought he had a bunker. He had a bunker man on the other side of him, and he wasted his body there.
Now, I wonder if that was bad info or if that was just bad instinct.
Yeah. Totem now starting to flood up the middle.
Mm-hmm. P-Mob is going to fill the snake, though. I don't know if Totem has realized that at all.
Yeah, P-Mob responds by pushing up that Dorito side. It's not going to work. P-Mob player taking a walk. However, Casey losing two players at the same time on the snake side.
Yeah, so Totem's going to lose two. So now it's up to the snake to kind of read and react here. I mean,
There's going to be a buzzer push. It doesn't matter. P-Mob sneaks around the back door. That Dorito side this weekend has been the back door. We've seen a lot of players kind of sneaking around that side, hitting the buzzer completely unnoticed.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good bend, don't break, and then race in and kick in the back door and hit the buzzer point from P-Mob. Because, frankly, at one point, they looked they were on the verge of losing that thing, and then they blew up a few bodies and then went full ninja mode.
All right, so we're going to go back to the Allstars and Oilers 2-2.
By the way, Pursuit of Glory, one of the sponsors. It's a great, I call it fiction, but if you read it, it's really not fiction. It doesn't feel like fiction. It's the story of, young man goes, plays paintball like a birthday party, gets hooked on the sport. And it follows through the progression that so many of these players have gone through,
right.
Finding a team, trying to get good at paintball, going through the ups and downs. It is available over in the PB Fit booth if you want to stop in there and check it out.
Well, we love us a good read. I'm all about them books, so catch me over there trying to catch myself a copy. All right, so we've got a minute 59 on the clock here.
We should also take a minute to thank one of our other sponsors. That's All-in-One Accounting. They specialize in small business, so if you're listening to this, I can guarantee 99% of paintball businesses are small business. So you can give All-in-One Accounting a chance. Go to their website, check them out. I know a lot of paintball people get into paintball. They start a business. They are not accountants. They're not numbers people. So let somebody else do that work for you.
Yeah, let somebody else do the numbers for you. Call them about your point margins later. Have them run the numbers for you and just say, hey, what's my chance here?
How am I making rent next month?
10 seconds.
Next month and this month.
All right, this one's all tied up, 2-2. There's only 2 minutes on the clock, so this may be the point that decides the whole thing. There'll probably be enough time for one more point, but it'll be hectic.
Yeah, let's see what happens here.
All-Star's going to lose their snake player on the run out.
No. All right, so Oilers are going to fill this snake. They still have a double home going on. I need one of them to start launching soon. They can't be in there both for too long now.
All-Star up the middle to that 35-yard line wedge. That's a good bunker to try to slow down the snake, but he's not looking this way. Now he's looking this way.
There
Get
it
your
is.
gun up, sir.
All right, and you know what? We've got something different here. We've got a double up and the mini W on the Dorito side for the Oilers. I'm assuming either that was the plan or one of them didn't bump out. Whatever the case may be, hopefully it works out for them. And then we've got number 86 in front of us, a.k.a. Mr. Fluffy, going on for the Oilers. He is back on this inside job. I think this is just one of those things. He must have practiced this a lot because he's been doing this often.
60 seconds at this point. We might be going to overtime, a playoff overtime game. I don't think either team is in position to easily finish this out. You never know. There could be a couple quick kills or flag, but right now it's kind of well locked up.
And as we say that, I think Oilers might be trying to, I didn't see as many people on their feet, but now we do. We're going to see a middle run, see what happens here. Okay. If
the
you
call
haven't
out
heard,
is we got to go, baby.
We got to go, baby. They're all
time
up this
situation.
50-yard line. They're going to call this middle guy out, though. Fluffy's still on the snake.
We're under 30 seconds.
22. Yeah, they're telling him to go. I do wish this Oiler player in the back, though, would join the party. And as I said that, we lose him.
Yeah, this is going to go to time. We are going to go to overtime.
Yeah,
here.
we've got 6 seconds left on this clock, and nobody looks like they are in a rush. And there it is.
There was definitely a sense of urgency from the Oilers there. They wanted to, but they just Kansas City was doing a good job crossing up their
Containing them,
guns,
yeah.
preventing any easy run-throughs.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go to overtime. Oilers are familiar with overtime, man. They've already today they've already faced an overtime that they had to win in a 1v1 situation
Yeah.
to get here. So
I mean, if they want to give us one more, I wouldn't say no.
wouldn't hate an
I wouldn't hate it.
1v1.
I know. I just find them so exciting. And plus, you really just see the skill level of the individual player, not just as a squad. And as Jake was saying, they practice that scenario often. So he knew, I'm going to get lost in this middle, and took advantage of that.
You know, you've only got a week and a half to do this layout before the tournament. So you do have to pick what are we going to work on. And I guess you should I don't know where I'd prioritize practicing one-on-ones
At the
with
end.
only a few practices.
At the end, when you've got some paint left, it's got to go. All right, Tiki's on the right, P-Mob on the left. 3-1 in favor of P-Mob. Tiki's is going to lose a body off his break.
P-Mob spreads wide and does get into the snake. Totem responds by
yeah.
taking that 50 brick over on the Dorito side.
And their snake's going to start pushing up too as well. I've got a running ref, though, coming in for the Tiki player in the mini W. Oh, this ref is in there. Okay. It's a big check.
He's all up in his business.
Wowzers. They must be friends.
They are now. They've exchanged pheromones.
They're getting drinks later together.
Uh-oh. There is going to be a major... Oh, I don't know if that was an incorrectly thrown, but that looks like a major on P-Mob starting at their home.
Oh, no. It does look like that.
Oh, boy.
Rough. Oh, a
Now
minor.
on P-Mob.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
All right, where's Jason? Fill us in. What is the T?
Sam Lana's looking for answers coming off that one.
Yeah, I'm looking for answers too, man.
Refs are going to have a quick conference trying to figure it out. I'll say I don't want to say figure it out. I think they're just trying to transfer the information.
Right.
I'm sure the ref that threw the flag knows exactly why he did it.
And what I love is they hand the info to Jason and they run.
Yeah.
You're the
deal with
punching
coaches.
bag.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
I'm out of here. They don't pay me enough.
Yeah.
You're the head honcho.
Jason just wants a clear explanation so he can move it on to the teams. No ref ever says, oops, my flag hand slipped.
Whoops-a-daisies, I got excited.
They have their reasons. Wow.
I don't think he was looking this
Getting
way.
the dead stare from Smiley Joe. He won't even acknowledge my
So
presence.
this is when I'm scared. If you look over, Noltran, who is the coach of P-Mob, he's got his angry, serious face on. He's looking at these refs. He wants answers. He wants them now. And he's one of those people, you can't argue with him because he knows the game so well, knows the book so well. He could talk circles around you. It's very scary.
That is the death stare. You're right.
Determined. He's also basking in the sun, though. Look at him. Just glistening.
So there's two different penalties there. There's a major and then a really late minor. I got to sort both of them out, explain them. Noltran, coiled like a spring, ready to explode.
Yeah.
Actually, he looks pretty calm.
Oh, yeah, but no, look at the furrowed brows. He is confused on the call, or he doesn't like the call. I mean, I wouldn't either. You're catching 2 penalties.
He's got a blood pressure cuff on him. See how he's doing right now.
It's probably a little high. Oh, and he's got some backup. Oh, no, the big gun's coming in. John Darula.
So the big question is, are they going to start to have bodies? I mean, the penalties are going to stand. I'm just not sure where the body count was in that situation.
Oh, correct.
I think that's what they're trying to sort out.
Now, here's the problem with these long conversations is the teams that are trying to play, now their paint's in the sun, they're trying to find some shade. Yep. Oilers are having a party, it looks like, by the home to protect their potted paint.
Well, we have a moment to thank a sponsor again. I'll mention again, All-in-One Accounting, specializing in small business, which is most of paintball business. So if you need someone to take that burden off your hands, give them a call. I will take 1 second to thank a non-sponsor, just a good cause. Today I'm wearing Cam's crew shirt. That refers to kind of a local charity up in our New England area. Cam is the son of Tuan Montoya. He's a longtime local player. I played with his dad. Anyways, Cam has been fighting leukemia for the last year and a half. So New England is kind of unified, trying to help him wherever we can.
Yes.
If all you can do is go check out Destroyer Lifestyle, their
Yes,
clothing
Destroyer
line,
Lifestyle.
'cause
Go
whatever
check
you
it
buy,
out.
that's going to go. Definitely definition of a small business.
Exactly, yeah.
They're just trying to help. And as a small business, insurance isn't great when that's what you're doing. So they're doing everything they can to help Cam get through leukemia treatment.
Yeah, and we send all of our love and support to Cam. He's just such a
little kid.
kick-butt kid. And, actually, I just saw him a few weeks ago. There was a parade in town, and there he was. And I was so excited to have him be involved and, return to being a kid.
He has spent so much time living in the hospital for the last couple
so it's
years.
good to see him back in action and enjoying life again.
Here we go, tied up 2-2 with 5 minutes on the clock. This is an overtime point. Let's see.
Yeah, we're going to have Oilers on the right, and they lose a body, though.
Wow, Allstars tripled up at home. That is a very risky strategy,
That's
although they do get a
new.
kill out of it.
Oilers are going to have their snake in their snake corner along with their home. And looks like they got that mini W over on the Dorito side. So we're seeing a little more aggression, I feel like, from the All-Stars. I feel like Oilers are kind of sitting back a little bit here, even with one body down.
All-star player in the middle starting to bounce through bunkers. Ooh, he takes one off the arm. That's going to be it for him. Oilers bring the points back. 4-4 on bodies.
Yes, now we're 4-4 with the bodies. Oilers communications are really on top right now. They're really staying in tune with each other, calling out a 44, calling out placements. It's exactly where you want to be right now when you're in an overtime point. Knowledge is power, everybody.
All-star Snake Quarter doing double duties, trying to put some paint on the Dorito side and then switching back to Snake, trying to support his guy.
Yeah, Oilers are pretty much mirrored up in the situation, also doing the same thing. They're kind of looking back and forth, trying to make sure that they can, kind of support whoever needs it on the side. It looks like, but the Snake on the Oilers is also looking on the inside. I feel like they need to stay in tune with each other to know, our Snake side is not being covered. Because realistically, an All-Star could probably sneak down here and undetectable if someone doesn't start turning their gun this way.
These teams are kind of following the overtime script, which is really go conservative until about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and then get real aggressive.
I just feel like the Oilers are really confident in their 1v1, so they're trying to go back to that.
True.
Send Jake back out there. He'll secure the dub.
Both teams have kind of settled into their bunkers, not taking any big risks now. However, if you look at that shot of the KC All-Stars corner player, he's starting to run out of pods. Actually, same story for the Oilers home player, down to just a couple pods left. They're going to be forced into action soon.
Never a good. You know what? Oilers body language, though. The Snake guy, he's looking over this highway. Does he take it?
That's a super long run. There's no, I can't see him reaching the All-Star player Snake.
No. He's I don't know. Look at him, though.
He could have bad info and think that the All-Star player is a lot closer.
Right. Hopefully, he keeps looking back at his corner. I think he's trying to catch the intel, or he's trying to share it. Either way, his body language is looking like he's trying to go, and I just don't think this is the best move in this moment for him.
Well, also look what he's got on his back. He's got two pods left.
Yep.
Starting to become an issue out here.
Yeah. Oh, and as we say that, he loses his snake corner. So now he's really, he's going to go. He's just ready to jump it.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a little bit of a desperation move. You have 3 bodies. Just spread the field, take a breath. Everybody get up to the 50. Try to pick some bodies off. Cool, calm, collect. You're in overtime. There's no other point after this.
Except maybe a 1v1.
Listen. We crossed it off our bucket list. It happened.
Oh, big move onto their Dorito side of the field for the All-Star. He's in their D2,
and they are going to take somebody with them. They're going to take 2 with them.
He's blowing them up.
All right, if you wanted to jump the highway, now's your chance, buddy. This is it. It's just you.
Yeah, you're running out of time to do anything interesting. Highway's coming to get you,
though. Yeah. Ooh, tough. Oh, but he's out too.
All right, so that's a trade. All-Stars just need to trot it in, and they're going to move forward.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately for Clutch City Oilers, their weekend is going to come to an end.
Oh, man. Tough loss after such an incredible nail-biting win.
Great run by Oilers, especially getting through that previous overtime that went to a 1v1.
Right.
So they've pulled out their heroics, but they don't have enough heroics in their bag to pull this one out.
All-Stars are here to win.
Congratulations to KC Missouri All-Stars.
Absolutely. Also a very great organization as well. Very well established, very well equipped. Lots of wonderful players over there.
So we are flipping back over to the P-Mob Totem game. There is 8 minutes on the clock.
This match is tight. With the time frame and everything, the match is really tight.
30 seconds.
That was aggressive. Pick up the paper. Thank you.
20 seconds.
All right, here we go. What's Tiki's answer?
Answer is play ball.
Single gunner at home. Secondary move up the middle to this 35-yard line wedge.
Looks like Harrison Gross is going to join us back on his snake.
This Totem player wants the brick, and he's going to take it. He's going to immediately look to Dorito side.
Now the question is if Gross picks up on that.
Yeah, if he switches back, Harrison's in trouble here. No, that Dorito player is going to keep looking to the Dorito. I'm sorry, that brick player is going to keep looking at Dorito. Oh, man. Who sees who first here? Harrison Gross's head down.
Oh, okay.
Harrison Gross not looking back. Oh, he's going to take
that
one
was
in
nice
the pack.
of Totem. Only 2.
Yeah. Totem is now in real control of this match. They've crossed the 50s on both the middle and the snake side.
Right, so now P-Mob needs to kind of pick up on this. Oh, and as I said, they got a ref running in to check. Okay, everything's good. P-Mob needs to start sending this snake player up here because now this snake is going to take out their home. Now we have an issue.
There's going to be a run through here. No.
Oh, my gosh. They're right there. No.
That's going to be a trade.
Okay. Love that. As a viewer, love it. As a coach, maybe not so much.
Again, P-Mob's now losing bodies. All they have left is hoping this Dorito side can pay some dividends. So we got Tiki's Totem in the Dorito Tower and the Dorito Corner. We got a P-Mob player over there in that 50 Dorito side cluster.
So are we a 2v1? Is that what you're saying?
I believe it's a 2v1.
All right, who's our faithful steed over on that Dorito side? Can we see?
I think Totem's starting to figure it out that there's a 50 guy. Yeah, you can see that bunker moving. It's going to end soon here.
Ooh.
Ooh, we might be in a 1v1. Now, Totem player in position. He might be able to work his way over to the buzzer without even getting a kill.
I really want to see who this is for P-Mob. I know you're number 8, but...
So the P-Mob player is probably a little bit uncertain what's behind his back. He might...
Oh,
no.
What a shot.
Wow.
What a shot. Okay, who is it? Let's see it.
P-Mob player holds on. Plucks that player.
Oh, no. Show me who it is.
Congratulations, P-Mob, pulling that one out. Number 8.
Yeah, I only got the 8. I didn't catch who it was, though. But congratulations to 8. What a shot. Truly.
That's
Darula. You know what? Makes sense. Runs in the family.
That is kind of heartbreaking for Tiki's Totem. They had a chance to tie that up. They're now going to drop 2 points down. Is this clock right? We're at 5 minutes and 40 seconds?
Yes, this clock is absolutely correct.
Running half speed
I know you
here?
can't see it with the yellow and white, but it is still right.
All right, well, Tiki's Totem, thank you for being our sponsor. I'm sorry you just had to watch your heartbreak of that point of your home team. But Tiki's Totem's going to roll it back out again. They're going to give it another shot. They got plenty of time. 2 points is not a big deal with 5.5 on the clock.
All right, you could pull through with that.
5.5 on the clock, and a clock that's apparently moving at half speed in some kind of a time dilation.
1 minute.
I feel like we're at a pound right now. I can just hear P-Mob Not with just, barking, but aggressive barking.
There's-
They want to be adopted.
Yeah,
Please
there's
adopt.
yeah.
adopt them.
The P does not stand for preferred auto. It stands for the pound.
Pound.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of dogs in there.
All right. Totem's got 5.5 to come up with a couple points, at least tie it up.
Right. So you're Totem, obviously. So now, what's your go-to?
You know what? Totem's been having some success with off-the-break shooting. They've been doing pretty good getting kills off the break. I think maybe, that sounds, you generally say, I'll be aggressive. No, you know what? If your off-the-break shooting is working, keep doing it, because if you can keep getting kills, put yourself in a position to win it.
Make your job easier once you get to your bunker.
10 seconds.
Am I incorrect? Did we see Totems do a three triple up the home at the beginning of?
So I believe that was on your side, and I think you did say that. I was
Yeah.
a little shocked, but with Totem, they're very creative, it seems like.
All right, real quick into the snake here for Pima. Wow.
Yeah, that looks like Sammy, I want to say.
All right, P-Mob still doubled up at home. Now starting to spread up the middle.
Yeah, Totem's also going to match the energy. They're going to be in the snake as well. He's not catching any heat, so he's going to take as much advantage as he can. As I say that, P-Mob is also going to start crawling up. So now it's just a question of battle of the snakes. Who's going to realize who and who's taking the shot, who's catching the shot.
P-Mob loses a play on the mill. This should be a
they're gonna
trade.
trade, yeah.
All right, still Totem at a slight body advantage. And they're up at that 50 brick over there on the Dorito side.
Yeah, so Totem's going to fill, and we've got this, I don't even know what you would call this, like low walk going on.
Duck walk.
Is that what you call it? A duck
Yeah,
walk?
it's a duck
All right,
walk.
duck walk it is. Got a duck walk flat into this bunker. They're getting a little bold over here with Totem. We've got one of their players pop on the top of this little mini temple going on.
So we're now about 4.5 minutes. P-Mob, even if they lose this point, if they can just grind a couple minutes off the clock, it's not an
Right.
entire loss.
This Totem player just standing nice and tall in this snake right over it. We can't allow that. If I'm P-Mob and I'm seeing that clear as day, I'm going to blow your head off probably.
Oh, P-Mob's going to lose
You
their
lose
center.
another, yep.
Now things went from bad to worse for P-Mob. That Dorito Tower's in a lot of trouble here from Devin. Yeah, he's going to blow him up. I think it just leaves the mini wall. Or the
Yeah, so in front of us
corner Dorito.
for Tiki'S is number 5, Robert Beasley, who is, standing tall and proud up in all these bunkers. So shout out to him.
Maybe he has back problems because he's not willing to crouch.
I was thinking he is a very tall man to be in the snake, but to each their own. Everybody, can specialize in something. Usually I'm used to shorter men up in a snake, but if you can do it at that height, good for you.
Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the NXL is running a genetic experiment. By going to all snake fields, they're going to see if we can push paintball player evolution smaller and smaller and smaller. I predict in 2 years there'll be no player over 5'4".
Whoa, listen. You don't gotta do me dirty like that. I'm 5'2".
Just saying.
So is my husband. We're the same height.
Yeah, I'm a short king.
I'm a short king. Pop off.
So I'm calling this the year of the double snake because I think just about every layout we've seen two, sometimes side by side over on the snake side, sometimes like this. It's a pretty short snake on the Dorito side, but it's still a snake.
I mean, realistically, what do you expect though when we add? I think it was 4.
Yeah.
We added 4 snake beams in the beginning of the season, so I really expected nothing less than to have a lot of snakes going on.
Hey, you get a bulk deal on snake beams, you got to use them. All right. Well, if you're looking forward, we've got New Jersey Jesters playing whoever's managed to slip into the 10 spot, and Greenville Growl against the 9 spot coming into the Ochos. So stick around for that. We'll just have a little bit more action to settle between P-Mob and Totem. Totem's dragged this back. They got about 3.5 on the clock. They're down by 1 point. That's certainly not an issue. Again, want to thank some of our sponsors. I'll give a shout out to Texas Hemp. Texas Hemp, a member of Austin Notorious, specializing in hemp seeds. So if you want to start your own gardening club, I suppose, give them a call. Check out their website. All right, P-Mob is a tall team.
They are.
Am I wrong? I'm looking
Do
at
you
their
think
box.
that's a requirement?
I don't even think Matt Kalbashian's out there right now.
I don't think so either. Do you feel like Noel's like, listen, if I can't look up to you when we're talking, you can't be on the squad?
I think that might be the case.
I know, now that I'm looking at it, they are very
Right?
They are very tall. Maybe he's sending his tall line out. You got two lines. You got a short line, you got a tall line. You got a fast line, you got a hold line kind
Yeah.
of thing, you know? Customized.
There's going to be some down shooting into the snake from home here in a
Lots
second.
lots of drop shots
Yeah,
going on
dunking.
over here.
30 seconds.
All right, Totem on your left. They got 3.5 to figure it out. Get a point well within reach. I think, if they can get a point, then we're going to be down probably around the under 2-minute mark. And it's going to be a really pressure-filled point.
Right. The
If
only
it's a
problem is
4-and-4.
with Totem is that they've been kind of penalty magnets lately. So
Yeah.
they need to A, catch a point, B, not catch any penalties. You don't want to see any birds fly their way.
I'm seeing a Dorito Tower runner, perhaps. Nope, into the mini wall.
Yeah, and you know what? P-Mob is going to make it 5 alive, looks like. They put Harrison Gross back in his snake.
Yeah, P-Mob attempting that drop chop into the snake, but it looks like the Totem player is able to get past it.
And as we say that, I mean, P-Mob's in the same boat, right? He's just
Ooh.
crawling right under this lane. Ooh. Okay. I guess I'll accept Gross's position. I just wish he knew that paint was coming that way. It would have probably not popped up there.
Yeah, a good part of that crawl by Harrison Gross felt real risky. Real risky.
I would have kept going, I feel like, at this point. I don't know if I'm really trying to have a gunfight from
Yeah,
where
so
he's going.
yeah, Gross shouldn't try to engage in this. Just chill. Maybe look out on Snake's side. Yep,
Yeah,
there you go.
read
Look
the
down
room.
tape. Let this middle dude just throw his paint. Oof. Totem taking advantage of that cover fire given by his teammate in the middle. He's going to go ahead and crawl forward.
What would you think? Coverage from your teammate or coverage from that bunker leaning a little forward here?
Well, that doesn't hurt either, I suppose. Harrison Gross staying locked on the outside, which is probably the best thing you should do. Should not try to engage in a gunfight with that middle player. Totem pouring a lot of players over here. We're approaching the 2-minute mark.
So Harrison Gross is going to be posted up on the snake. I think he knows the presence is there, and he's kind of waiting to see when he can take him out. But I don't know if he understands that there are two in here.
Totem player walking off on that Dorito side. There's going to be a real up close and personal here. Oh, he sees the hopper. Harrison saw the hopper. It's going to be a trade.
I do see another Totem player running off this direction as well.
Yeah, advantage Totem, though. They're up here at this 50 brick. They're in the snake. P-Mob's on their back heels now. P-Mob might have a little bit of advantage on the Dorito side, but they're going to have to push it quick if they want to flip this field. Move up the middle. It might be a run through.
Ooh.
No, he's going to check his elbow,
no.
pull himself out. Looks like P-Mob also losing a player over on that Dorito side, perhaps. Nope, stand corrected.
Ooh, 60 seconds, okay.
Yeah, P-Mob's going to cross it up and hope for the best here.
Absolutely.
P-Mob might be in that D2. I think they are. All right, so 3 alive, cross it up. I think we can get to time if I'm P-Mob. If I'm Totem, you got to figure this out.
Yeah, if I'm Totem, I'm just going to start. Ooh.
Oh, that's a big loss for Totem.
If I'm a Totem snake, I'm going to get shot, I guess.
Totem is going to have to win this gunfight with the Dorito. There's going to be a run through, though.
Okay, P-Mob.
He's not going to give him an opportunity.
Oh.
Totem risking a penalty flag there by continuing to talk after
No,
hit.
don't do it. Don't do it.
Refs are going to show some mercy, though.
I know, especially right to Jason, right to the head ref. Don't do it.
Point approved.
Oh.
There's a towel out with 14 seconds on the clock. That's effectively game sealed. Getting 1 point in 14 seconds is tough. Getting 2, yeah.
Yeah, and
If you're betting on Tiki'S Totem, please hit up my Venmo. I'll give you 1,001 odds. You're not getting 2 points in 14 seconds. I'm
right,
sorry.
and so this minor was thrown for what exactly? I missed it. You were standing in my way,
Whoa.
Matt.
I told you I was short, King. You should have been able to see over me.
You're not, I'm 5'2". You're what?
My dating profile, 5'11".
No. All right, you heard it here, folks. He is lying on the Tinder. It looks like game's over here.
Now that Piedmont's going to be ready to go back on the field if they want him to. I don't see a lot of point to it. If I'm Totem, I think their head ref should probably go have a talk with Totem, ask them what they want to do.
Game stop.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I think they're just going to run that to 0. That is going to be the match. P-Mob is going to move on. Good attempt by Tiki'S Totem. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that point. Jason, our head ref, just let me know they're not playing it. I can see all the refs heading off. So
They
thank
all
you
want those Encrustables. That's what it is.
Yeah, this ref staff runs on Encrustables. I don't know if you know that. Thank you so much. We'll be back in just a minute with some more playoff action here at your 2024 World Cup.